Alright, welcome back everybody to the next episode of Bard's Adventures. First of all, I want to talk about this little thing here, because I'm sure you guys realized, but I didn't. We'd fought Lulu already. The first adventure we did with Bard was Lulu here, and then we did the Fey Sorcerers, which was Lulu also. I did have a feeling of deja vu playing against Lulu, and that's why. So just a fun little thing. We were doing a 1-star adventure, and now we're going to 1.5-star adventures. So, I say we just dive right in. The next one is the Saltwater Scourge, which is against Gangplank, I want to say is his name, off the top of my head here. He has a special adventure rule. If the player has the attack token, deal 1 to their nexus. So his special adventure rule will continually deal damage to our nexus. And that is interesting, of course. I always try to not take nexus damage since it carries over between battles. And so he is directly affecting us with that. Makes it a little bit more tough. We need some healing and stuff, or at least to play safer. So anyway, we're diving right into the first power we gain here. We can gain sorcery. Round start, refill your spell mana. Very interesting. See, I don't think we have a whole lot of spells. We have the Cosmic Binding, the Minimorph. That's it. Yes. Okay. Bard's spell. It's not bad. It's just not really my favorite champion spell, for sure. But not bad. I mean, we can get spells and stuff throughout the adventure, right? So then you can spam spells. Fast deal says round start, roll 1 fleeting, right, and give it. And when you discard cards, we get copies back, and then hold them off is Frostbite, the strongest enemy this round. That might be what we're going for. This is such a good power. This is every round we can Frostbite an enemy. If we can pick up Ash throughout this adventure, that would be perfect. And then we're diving into the first fight against the Jacket Taskmaster. With Gangplank watching on, the Taskmaster removes her jacket and cracks her neck. The sailors behind laugh, expecting a quick fight. Well, it will be quick, but not for the reasons that they think. When the foe attacks, grant their 1-cost unit plus 1 extra attack. Okay. Cool art, as always. Love to see it. And when we get like pirate music in the background here. Love it. Could have reshuffled one more card there, but it's fine. Look lads, plenty of chum meat on this one. Sure. And there's Bard, nice. We get to boost Bird, so we will play him. He gets a keyword, augment, okay. And they still start with no mana, okay. So I think we strike with the 5 here, before they play a cheap unit that can kill him. Like that guy. And now, right, so whenever they deal damage to my Nexus with this Blood and Sweat thing, they can get plunder effects off of that. So this guy had plunder, get me 1/1, and he gets that for free then. Which the AI is usually bad at achieving plunder, so them getting that is very nice for them. Oh, the only one we have that can trade with the Jagged Butcher is another bird. Damn. So I'm gonna have to throw away a 5 attack guy for that. I think that's the only real play, but I do want a Battle Commando. Well, no, let's play the bird. See what keyword that one gets, so we know which one we want to sacrifice. He did not want to trade. And we get to Frostbite him for free. Lovely. Oh, so we have lethal here, huh? Oh, but they start. Ah, and it's not my attack. Never mind. Here we're seeing the powder kegs in play. Gonna hover over it here. Pretty interesting little mechanic. Usually not a huge deal, but we'll see if I'm right about that soon. Stone stackers are great now. They also gained elusive. Nice. Yeah, we're definitely making the beneficial trade here. Very nice. To attack or not to attack? That is the question. I think we have lethal if I just go.
What's that you got there?
Yeah, they would have to have some serious spells to stop this. There's one I can think of. That would work nice with their barrel, but they didn't have it, I suppose, because they didn't play it. I've decided, by the way, that we are going to start doing 2 fights per episode. I think the entire run up to a mini boss is a little bit too long, the 40 minutes, so let's go for 20 minutes-ish, right? Keep changing up the formula, keeping it fresh. And here we have salvage, not a huge fan. Unless you go deep, there's really no reason to toss. Toss meaning throwing just random cards out from your deck to make it thinner. Which, yeah, never been a fan of that mechanic at all. Fey Guide is great, and Mobilize. Reduce the cost of all allies in hand by 1. And we do have, I did just say that we have like a lot of allies in deck, and right? So in general, and we spawn new ones with the Babbling Balladeers and with the Bandle Commando. Honestly, the Mobilize might just be fairly decent here. The Fey Guide is too, but I never play the Mobilize. Let's try it for once. I think it might work out here. So now we want to put more units in hand as much as we can. We have a choice of Lee Sin. Lee Sin being a very interesting hero in his own right. He gets Challenger when you play spells, and then Barrier. He needs you to play 8 spells to level up. Then he does Dragon's Rage when he challenges someone, which is kind of crazy. So when you get him rolling, he's going to be great. But we don't play that many spells. Then of course he comes with people who give us spells and a card that gives us another spell. So playable, but the fear on him, the Serrated Dirk, isn't really super useful. Next up is Quinn. Quinn I really like. Scout. And when you summon her, you summon Valor, a little helping bird with also Scout and Challenger. And she just needs to see us attack 4 times, which you can do twice per round with Scout. So in theory, you can get it with 2 attack tokens. Of course, we can attack every round unless we get rallies and stuff like that. There's potential here, and the toughness on her with the armor here is great. Grizzled Ranger is nice. Summons a loyal Badger Bear on death, so it's like he has an extra life. And Greenfang Warden is a scout unit with barrier. Then we have Diana coming up, who's a Nightfall champion. Nightfall meaning you have to, as long as you don't play this card first, you can trigger Nightfall, right? So she wants us to activate other Nightfall things, which we kind of can with her package that she comes with, but I don't think that that's the best choice. I think Quinn is the best choice here. I don't feel the need to reroll. Quinn is a good unit. Let's go for it. A good champion. There's salvage, champion, item chest, or a item chest. So it's the middle one here, which means we can go in either direction this time. Jagged Butcher. All units have plunder. Grant me 1/1. That includes our units. Interesting. And the power couple. Foes units with overwhelm have 2 extra attack. Foes units with overwhelm have 2 extra attack. Oof. I do remember this fight is fairly rough, so let's go for the Butcher's block down here, the Jagged Butcher. The Butcher eyes you carefully as you approach, sharpening a long and heavy carving blade as he goes. Slowly, a crooked grin crosses his grimy face. Fight. Oh, that's some high-cost cards here, huh? I think we will keep Quinn, but we shuffle everything else, hoping to get some cheaper stuff. Not quite. Can we draw a bird? Captain wants you butchered, and so butchered you'll be. We'll see about that. No 1-cost card. And they start with 1 mana already. Look at that. Oh boy. Oh god. But we frostbite him, right. Perfect. So they're not playing. To tank him in the next round, well, we should play the Bandle Commando. It got the chime.
Yes, Mama is the beast, Mama.
Oh, and that's a scout unit right there. An elusive scout unit. Very nice. We're taking Nexus damage, though. I hate that. Now what? Is it too early to mobilize? We will get a reduction on 4 units, so a net gain of 1 mana here. That's not terrible. We can get more if I scout with the Bandle Commando. Look at this. This is why I picked the Mobilize card, because we spawn these units. Oh, no way. Oh, you bastard. So he's capturing my Bandle Scout. Damn. Bandle Commando, whatever. Now we will mobilize. And because we have struck the enemy nexus, we get +1/1 on all these units. Beautiful. With quick attack on that guy. And scout on that guy. But I'm gonna challenge this guy and start punching him in the face. So we can free our Bandle Commando who's captured underneath him. Alright. Strong start, all things considered. Quinn got a chime, very nice. I am thinking though we might want to play the Green Fang Warden. It's a nice blocker. Seeing as it gets the barrier. What else do we have? We can trade these two. Yeah, no, I want to play Quinn. Let's go for it. She got augment. Nice. Ye be warned. Vulnerable this round if it dies. Oh, it will. Fair enough. Then they draw a card. We still have the tools to kill their butcher here. So, for sure this as the scouting action. I need to sneeze, sorry. And I return. Let's go with the attack from Quinn 2. She will only take 2 damage if she gets blocked here, and she will, because we have lethal if they don't, so... No, okay, they decide not to even bother. Okay.
Great. Now let's get back out there.
I mean, I did feel like we had lethal in the following attack. But you never know, they could have maybe played something or whatever. Alright. Shield of Durand. Grants an ally 3 extra health. At the next round, granted another 2, so a total of 5 health for 3 mana. And we copy it onto the same target with the Elixir of Sorcery here. So that's a total of 10 health gained. That is a lot of health. What is this? Never seen you before. A Stalking Broodmother with Fury and Scout. 6/6 for 7 with Overwhelm. That's a really good unit for us because of the Scout. Shield of Durand is so cool though, because it will keep me, it'll allow me to target basically any unit for 3 mana and then they won't die because they're going to get 6 health immediately and then another 4 next round. That seems pretty crazy. Do we have the Blast Cone Seedling in this deck or was that another deck? Yeah, I was playing with that in another deck, I think. Am I wrong about that? No, we don't have the Blast Cone Seedling here. No. Okay. So I wouldn't go for that. But the dragon there. But the Elixir of Sorcery, epic choices. I'll go for the shield. And then a champion item chest. I always go for these champion item chests. And I don't think you always should. But at this point, early on at least, it's really nice just having more copies of your champions in the deck. When we have stuff like Mobilize, though, that is anti-synergetic, because some of them will be turned into spells, some of the champions that you might reduce in cost in hand, and their spells will not have reduced cost. And so you lose some of the Mobilize potential. Same with when I just picked a spell, kind of anti-synergetic. So, but it would be really sad if we never drew our champions. So I'm gonna go with this, and I think I want Overwhelm on Bard. Yes. Barrier on Quinn is excellent too, but Overwhelm on Bard, he usually goes really high in his stats, so that'll be great. That was our 2 battles for this episode, so thank you guys as always for watching. I hope you are enjoying Bard's adventure. See you soon, and bye-bye.